he loved people, bro. Like, if you ask multiple communities in the Bay Area, Filipinos will tell you Mac Dre with us. Mexicans will tell you, no, Mac Dre with us. White people tell you, nah, man, Mac Dre with us.
Yeah.
But Mac Dre would disappear for days. Like, man, where Dre at? He ain't answering his phone, man. He over here with y'all. He with your mama. He ain't even with you. He talking to your grandfather about some shit. So everybody saw him as a part of their community.
What would you want the world to know about Mac Dre and Tupac? What would they know? What, because you being intimately close with them as brothers, who was Andre Hicks? Who was Tupac Shakur?
So kind of separately, Mac Dre, it would be, I don't even know what it would be like being depressed or under the weather around Mac Dre. Mac Dre's energy was always up. Like, he wasn't gonna let you be down. Come on, Cuddy, we finna get outside. We finna turn up. We finna do this. Like, he so believed in his people and his friends that he expected greatness from everybody. One thing that they have in common is an incredible work ethic. Like, these men work like very few artists I've ever worked with. Like, I use them as a ruler for artists that I manage.
That's right.
Like, these is 2 and 3 song a day artists and shows on the weekends. You know what I mean? For different reasons, maybe.
I worked at a studio in Sacramento back when the feature game was like $1,500, get you, 16 bars or 8 bars for half of that. Dre did so many features, bro. He just he would come in. I don't remember what his rates were, but he would come in and just knock feature and then do his own music.
Yeah.
Like at Hollis's studio and some of the Sacramento studios. Like, he was knocking it out.
So when we first started in the studio, Layla put us in to a studio, but a lot of the first stuff was started with Dope Money, like studio time.
That's right.
And, whatever you feel about that, you have to understand studios back when we started, Tupac and I.
Expensive as shit, bro.
There was 2 ways. Dre had Kyrie, who had a studio at his house. He's running on 1 inch.
Reel to reel was super expensive.
Super expensive. And that was a significant investment. On our side, shout out to Richmond, California, really for all Richmond, California, what Richmond, California did for hip hop. There needs to be a movie about it, because not just Calvin T and Magic Mike, the guys that put up the money for us and looked out for us, Man, Mike Cooley, these guys, like, they put real money. It was $3,500 a day for the studio. So we would do 24-hour studio sessions. You want to know where Pac's work ethic came from? You got 24 hours. So you had to have, maybe 8 songs already written.
That's right.
And then you going in there, and then when you match it up with the beat, some shit might not work. Now you got to change something. Now we got to change it on the spot. So everybody hot. If you're a good rapper, you hot for the first 6, 8 hours, maybe 10. But when you get in hour 12, hour 16, hour 18, now it's the next day. Your breath stinking. Everybody like, man, the Hennessy gone. The weed is gone. Niggas done left. They not, man, I gotta go, man. My baby mama calling me, man. Everybody got reasons, and you just in there. That's a testament of who you are.
That's right.
So for Pac doing 5 songs a day, people was amazed. That was by necessity, and it became a habit. That's the way he understood the studio. When you go to the studio, get off your ass and get this shit done.
That's right. That's right.
And you put up them numbers, and then, because realistically, you might do 50 songs before you find 10 that you really, really like, and you really connect with people. You feel me?
That's right.
For Dre, I think it was, I don't even think it was necessity. I think Dre, this is who he was. This is what he did. He always had something to say. Some shit was always funny to him or interesting, and he wanted to address it. He wanted to talk about it. Or like some gangster shit went down, and he wanted to put his 2 cents in and own it. You feel me? Dre was a freak of nature, bro.
Yeah.
Like, not normal at all. And he was really, out of all of us, I think, the most comfortable being a celebrity, a star, or being famous.
Yeah.
That was his comfort zone.
Right.
He loved people, bro. Like, if you ask multiple communities in the Bay Area, Filipinos will tell you Mac Dre with us. Mexicans will tell you, no, Mac Dre with us. White people tell you, no, man, Mac Dre with us.
Yeah.
But Mac Dre would disappear for days. Like, man, where Dre at? He ain't answering his phone, man. He over here with y'all. He with your mama. He ain't even with you. He talking to your grandfather about some shit. So everybody saw him as a part of their community.
Right.
And that's why, to this day, Mac Dre is even more famous. I've been working for Mac Wanda for 8 years. Been the chief operating officer for Mac Wanda for at least the last 5 or 6, right? We do Mac Dre Days every year. Every year it grows. Every year it gets bigger. Every year the line gets longer. Every year they come out there earlier. The last Dre Day we did, they start lining up. It's 16, 17-year-old white girls lined up at noon. The doors don't open till 7:45. The show don't start till damn near 8:30. The DJ starts spinning at about 8:30. Or the acts don't start coming on till 9. Wait, you wasn't, when he died, you wasn't even alive though.
Right. Yeah.
Bro, that's special.
That's special.
Bro. That's unique.
Yeah.
He is a cult classic. His records only seem like they're going up in sales. We try to create products for Dre, for his brand, that his audience, that Dre would like and that his audience would appreciate. We did the beer. We did soda with exotic pop. There's Stiz clothing, that they're doing out there. We're about to do a documentary. I probably can't say too much about it, but we're doing a documentary with a phenomenal company, a huge company, and somebody we think that you're going to be very happy about. We're about to do some real interesting, unique things with the catalog around Dre, and some unique things with publishing and books with Dre.
Nice.
We're going to keep it fun because that dude was fun. Honestly, working for Thiz Entertainment for Mac Wanda is one of the funnest things I've ever done in hip hop. Like, for real. Yeah, real interesting.
Is there a tie between Thiz and Thiz Nation? Like, what?
Of course.
Like,
Thiz Nation is Kilo Kurt predominantly, and what Thiz Nation was born on was when Dre passed. All of these artists came together, and we missed them. We wanted to do shit, and we all got together and did records and put shit together and kind of kept it lit. There was a whole 10, 15-year period where Kilo was really, putting in. He's the reason why it, I think, stayed lit like that, because they was constantly moving, and a lot of cats in that circle, Diggs bleed Thiz, you know what I mean? Like, he does his thing and keeps it moving. I think the agendas are different because Wanda wants the world to know Andre Hicks, right? The homies want the world to remember Mac Dre, right?
Yeah.
And I think that there's space for both. I think it's important for both, right? Because Andre Hicks is just as dope as Mac Dre.
I'm home court, standing trial. Why ain't I see you round back when I was down? Karma's on the way. What goes around comes around, karma's on the way. There's nothing you could do now, you gotta pay.